Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Van. Today we've got Mark's Vauxhall Astra van powered by a 3.2 Saab turbo engine. It's going to be epic. This thing is like a rocket. Stay tuned and keep watching. Right guys, welcome to another episode of Van. Today we've got Mark's 432 brake horsepower missile. Thanks for coming and seeing us, Mark.
That's alright, no problem.
Do you want to just tell everyone at home where you're from, what you do, and how you've ended up with this?
I'm Mark, I live at Pocklington near York. This is my Saab turbo van. I'm an agricultural tyre fitter and I bought it just because, quite frankly.
Do you just want to tell everyone your story in regards to when you got it, how you got it?
I had a Mark III with a massive amount of power, Mark III Astra, and I didn't really like it. And I bought a Mark IV thinking I'd have a go at that because it seemed a safer bet than a Mark III. I bought it a couple of years ago, completely standard red van, and decided I'd go all out and just build exactly what I wanted to build, really. So seats, wheels, engine, everything on it's exactly as I wanted it.
You've done all the work yourself?
Yeah, almost everything. 95% of it I've done myself. I had the painting done by a professional, the exhaust made, but I mean, engine rebuild, engine fitting, seats, it's all been done by me on the drive.
So do you just want to tell us a little bit about the engine?
Yeah.
What sort of work's involved, so people at home can really understand getting a Saab engine and putting that in to an Astra van?
The Vauxhall and Saab engines are from the same stable, both from GM.
Right.
So the standard Vauxhall gearbox bolts to the Saab engine.
Right,
so that makes job easier straight away. The driver's side engine mount needs to be a special one, but a lad makes that, like how Andrew makes them.
Right,
so you just buy it straight off eBay or straight from him, and it bolts to the engine, and you just bolt it straight in on the original engine mounts. The engine runs its own loom, so it's not built into the car. It means you take the engine and the loom as itself, and then just wire the loom with an adapter, which makes the engine run. You only need to connect 3 wires, and the engine will run.
Right, so we're out in Mark's pocket rocket missile. Did it take a bit to warm up?
A little bit, but because it's got a big turbo on it, it doesn't take that much.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! I've got goosebumps. I'm holding on here. Oh my God! Fucking wheel! I can't. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with. First sort of second gear, just so we can. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! I'll tell you what. I mean, I was just watching your
rev counter.
Your rev counter there. I mean, if this were a dry day, you fucking hell. I mean, you could probably do about 3.5 seconds to 60.
It would. The problem is because it's heavy. The weight stops it. I think Race Wars, they do 0 to 60 time, but you're more going for top speed.
Yeah.
But I think it was somewhere in the 5s, 0 to 60.
Right,
somewhere in the 5s. But like I say, it's not built to get off the line quickly. No. If I built it for that, I'd put better tyres on it. And less weight in it. So.
I mean, when you're doing a second gear pull, you just pinch your back in your seat.
You pinch your back, If you can get the power in, it'll sit you back in the seat, and if it bites, it'll go. So.
It's a right machine.
I mean, if you try and feather it in, it's not going to pick up.
I can see, Oh my God. Tell us a little bit about engine, internals, gearbox and turbo as well.
The engine is a standard Saab 9000 engine. It's a 2.3 version. It will run the same power as a 2 litre version, but you get more torque. I've fully rebuilt it, had it honed, head rebuilt. I've put uprated ARP head bolts in it, uprated Volvo valve springs, which are stiffer. But the actual tall motor itself is pretty much as standard as it came in the Saab 9000. It runs 875 injectors,
Right.
3-bar map sensor, T7 ECU mod, a tubular manifold which took 4 attempts to get right, and a Garrett 3071 ball bearing turbo. It's got stripped down, neatened engine wiring looms on it. Everything else, the inlet and what have you, is all pretty much standard stuff.
Yeah. What about intercooler?
Yeah, I run a big 700mm, a big intercooler, fills the entire front. It's not a specialist one, it's just an eBay one, but
Right.
I've spoken to a few people and they're more than up to the job. Runs 2.5-inch boost pipes all the way through.
Right, okay.
So exhaust is full custom, 3-inch from the turbo back.
Yep.
That was made by a proper CSK performance exhausts. So it went to them. It runs a 38mm turbosmart external wastegate.
Yep.
And I don't run a screamer because I don't like them. I think they're very antisocial, so I run it back into exhaust.
So what about the gearbox and clutch?
The gearbox in it now is a diesel one. I did have a petrol F23 GSI gearbox out of the Mark IV with a quaif diff in it, but I didn't like it. Hated the quaif, it was useless in a wet. So I took that out and I managed to hit rev limiter in 5th with the petrol gearbox, which tells me it's got more in it, so I put a diesel one in to give me extra legs. Clutch is an F23 paddle clutch, 6-paddle Helix with a vegan pressure plate, which is sort of stronger than the standard one, a standard flywheel.
So just want to move on to brakes, wheels, suspension.
Yeah, the suspension it's just run-of-the-mill coilovers.
Yep.
When I first built the van, aesthetics was more important than ride quality. I wanted to be able to sit it right. Brakes, 330mm K-Sport 8 pots.
Yep.
2-piece discs. Rear's a rebuilt Astra VXR brakes on an Astra VXR angle axle. I run a white line rear anti-roll bar on the back just to help with handling.
Yep.
Everything's polybushed, front to rear subframe, rear axle.
Alright, okay.
Everything's polybushed, and I run R&D solid top mounts as well at front, just to help stiffen all the suspension up. Wheels are Corsa VXR. They're actually rep wheels. When I first built the van and first sort of decided I wanted them wheels on, I bought some genuine Corsa VXR ones. I saw a picture of a vehicle with the reps on and thought they look different to my ones. And unless it's pointed out, you see them side by side, you can't see it. The centres in genuine ones are different to these ones, and I preferred this style. So I sold the genuine ones and bought some brand new reps.
Oh my word. What the hell? That is phenomenal. 432 horses. Holy smokes.
Yeah, 432.
Tell you what, I've never experienced power like that.
There are more powerful ones out there, but there's not loads more.
Same again though, when you were about earlier, how much power can you have to put down on roads?
Yeah, exactly that.
Safely and...
Yeah, where I can't put this down when it's wet. It's unusable.
It's a shame it's a bit damp today.
Yeah, it is really. But like I say, it's just one of them things really. When it is dry, it's great. Then it's all sorts of fun.
Yeah.
When it's wet, you've just got to modify your driving style a little bit to accommodate it.
Jesus Christ!
And that was 5th.
5th and lighting them up. Oh my word.
Try and feed it in a little.
Oh God. Holy smokes, man. That is mental.
They're not expensive engines to buy, and they're not expensive engines to build. So if you're competent enough to put it together yourself, you can have a fully rebuilt engine for 500-600 quid.
Holy shit.
And it'll
That's capable
of 450-500 horse.
Wow.
So
that is some serious food for thought.
And like I said, I've been pouring absolutely everything. Mark 4 Astras, Mark 3 Astras, Mark 2 Astras, Reliance, there's a lad with one Scimitar, Corsas, and then out of Vauxhall stable, everything far and between, Ford Fiestas.
Do you want to just talk over exterior mods?
It's a genuine GSI, Astra GSI front bumper.
Yep.
I've had the front cut out for intercooler.
Yep.
But when I had it painted, I actually had a standard one done as well, just in case I didn't like the cutout, so I could chop and change.
Okay.
But I've stuck with it for the intercooler. Side skirts are coupe side skirts. Rear bumper is a genuine OPC bumper from the German caravan version of the Astra GSI.
Yep.
You didn't get them over here. And I've got the matching boot plinth that goes with the original OPC bumper.
Right, okay.
I've been told they're really, really rare. I've never seen another one ever for sale. Spoilers, genuine Ermshire. Bonnet extension, that's Ermshire as well.
Yeah.
Headlights are Moret headlights.
Okay.
You can still get them new, they're expensive. Till I'm second hand, they're quite rare.
Yeah.
I've fitted HIDs and LED bulbs in them because the light output from them is dire.
Yeah.
I've had the roof rails painted in a graphite grey, and then the van's been painted in Subaru WR1 Ice Blue, limited edition, that Solberg colour.
Nice.
I'm quite pleased with how it came out in the sun. It sort of looks almost silver in certain lights.
It is, yeah. It does pop.
Yeah. Splitter's just a Cooper R splitter.
Yeah.
It's quite a common mod on the Mark 4s, the GSI bumper.
Yeah.
It's OPC, proper OPC grille.
Yeah.
Took it apart, painted the badge black, because I think it works better with the black lights and the grills.
Building this, do you ever think to yourself, right, I want to build this to be 500 or 400?
No, I never had a figure in mind.
So you weren't chasing power anyway,
I wasn't chasing power as such, but the Mark 3 I had that was 400.
Yeah.
I would have been happy with 400.
Yeah.
Because it was perfectly quick enough in the Mark 3.
Yeah.
And the plan was originally, when I first built the car, I put the 2-litre engine in from the Mark 3.
Yeah.
But then, while it was away having paint done in the exhaust, I thought, well, if I'm going to do it, I may as well rebuild the 2.3 I've got sat in the garage, go all out and do it properly.
Yeah.
So that's why I've never had it rolling roaded tuned, because it's at 430 now. I mean, how fast do you need a road car to be? I don't want it to become undrivable. I don't want everything excessively stressed.
Yeah.
So,
and if you use it every day as well.
Yeah, precisely that. I want to be able to get in it and drive to the shops. I don't want it coughing. I don't want it spluttering.
Tell you what, it sounds nice though.
Yeah, like I said, it's what I wanted. I didn't want it anti-socially loud. I never wanted it to be in your face. I just wanted it so I could quite happily pull it along and the neighbours aren't angry if I come home at 11 o'clock at night.
Well, chuffing you've come down and been part of it, because we are, you know, like everyone else as well. Van won't exist.
Thanks for having me. Dash is flocked.
Yep.
Dash, centre console's flocked. The centre bit I painted myself. I wanted the gloss black, piano black effect. It's got centre armrest. I found an armrest for it, and the seats are Corsa VXR Recaros, the Nürburgring edition ones. They're an absolute nightmare to get to fit, but I was determined they were going in. Yeah. So I had to cut the floor out to put them in. I have a Corsa VXR steering wheel in there.
Yeah.
I've got AEM, airflow gauge, boost gauge, oil pressure gauge, modified sort of LED SMD converted clocks, 160 clocks, they're all backlit red and what have you. Roof lining's all been recovered, and I put a Starlight fibre optic kit in it, which was a pain in the backside.
That reminded me of I've seen it. I think I've seen him in Bentleys.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea from. I saw it in a Bentley, and I thought it looks. I saw it on Discovery Channel and thought, how hard can that be? So I looked into it, and I bought a kit and some strands and just cracked on.
And how hard were it?
Absolute nightmare.
Yeah,
I run a pair of 15-inch Edge EDBX subs. I had custom boxes built. They're not built to spec, they're built basically so they would fit. The battery's in the spare wheel well, so I couldn't block the spare wheel well up.
Yeah.
I run a pair of amps. I run an amplifier, an Alpine MRP 2000 for the subs.
Yeah.
They're 1100 watt subs, so they run at 1000 watts a piece. And I run an Alpine V12 amp for a pair of 8-inch mids and a pair of 69s vibe, all vibe equipment. So in the back. So the front door pockets have got vibes in them. And
You change them as well?
Yeah, I've changed the front speakers as well. Yeah. I'm not an installer, so I've sort of done it and it sounds okay, but it's not perfect.
Today, if you're happy with it.
That's it, it sounds okay. I wanted something that vibrated well if I needed it to, and it does that. So this, as it is, it sounds alright. Yeah. It vibrates if I need it to. But I mean, that's purely back to when I first started playing with cars and stuff. I always wanted sound system.
Yeah.
So I couldn't afford to do engine mods, couldn't afford to do bodywork mods, so we did sounds.
My turn. Let's get a little feel. Tell you what, throttle's responsive, isn't it?
Yeah, it is pretty responsive.
I feel like I'm in a race van.
It's the seats, they sort of hug you and sit low down, so.
Holy shit! Oh god, when that boost came on then.
Yeah.
Like an animal.
Yeah, you can tell it's coming on.
Holy moly! Driving this, you just won't think there were 430 odd horses under there because it's not lumpy.
No, when you're driving it sensibly, like you say now, you just poke along, drive it no problem.
Yeah.
It's not a tyre in place, it's not droney, it's not excessively loud or anything. So it's just nice to drive. It's just good to know it's got the grunt there when you need it. But drivability's always been a main factor.
It is, and I mean, for somebody who's not used to it, I mean, you're used to it.
Yeah.
You're used to the power, you're used to how the car drives. It drives nice, and believe me, when that boost comes in, you know about it.
Yeah, you know it's come on. Yeah. It's the joy of big turbos. I like the fact that it puts up a bit of a fight. When it comes on boost, you know it's done it.
Yeah.
Smaller turbos are less lag. If I'm honest, I like a bit of lag. It harks back to like old F40s and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they were laggy.
Yeah.
And you lag, and then oh my god, what's going on? All the boosts, all the wheel spin. It's more pantomime.
Yeah.
And it keeps you alive, keeps you awake, I think.
Yeah. You've got to be on your game.
Yeah.
So much fun as well.
Yeah.
So much fun.
It's the grin factor.
Yeah.
It's the grin factor. People who've been in it and what have you, when you give it a boot full, they just can't help but smile. Like, this is a van that's doing this angry wheel spinning.
Yeah. Steering's really stiff as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Going back to that nostalgic feeling, a feeling connected to road.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, it's obviously electric power steering, but it's still. The Saab engine helps have weight. They are very heavy engines.
Yeah.
So, and then with polybush and everything and the solid top mounts, it just makes everything that bit more direct and,
it does.
and straight away.
No waviness.
Yeah. It's all been done on the drive at home. Anything that could be done in the garage was.
Yeah.
But most of the car stuff's been done on drive. There's been some late midnights out by torchlight. So.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's
Exactly
your
it.
van.
Yeah.
It's personal to you. You know, and
people think it's crazy, but it's what I enjoy doing. If I've got something to do, I want to be on it. It doesn't matter what time it is, it's got to be done.
So, like we ask a lot of people that come on the channel,
Yeah.
what does this van mean to you?
It's everything I wanted to build.
Yeah.
I had a vision in my head. I had the wheels and the seats before I even had a van to put them in, so I knew they were going in. The fact that it's pretty much finished as exactly as I wanted it.
Yeah.
That's perfectly ideal. Something like this is never finished. There's always something else to do.
Everyone says that.
Yeah.
So, is there anybody you want to thank and give a shout out to?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lad called Aaron Elv Dennis. He did the stream down loom for it and the loom adapter.
Yeah.
He did me a cooling loom as well that got rid of all of it, and he's been absolutely brilliant with advice. So give a shout out to him.
Yep.
CSK for making my exhaust, Charlie.
Okay.
And Jamie for painting it twice for me and been perfectly amicable when I asked him to repaint it. So yeah, them guys they've helped loads. There's loads of other people on Saab Works and what have you who've offered advice. And
Yeah.
there's plenty of advice to be there. It's all there, and people are happy enough to ask. I mean, when I first started filming, I didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
So you speak to a few people, and then now
Yeah.
I've got people asking me advice and
Yeah.
stuff. And
It's that environment,
that's
isn't it?
exactly
Yeah.
it. If someone wants to do it, I'm happy to
Yeah.
advise, happy to help. Same as most of the lads on there.
Right, we've just pulled up. I just wanted to say thanks for coming down and seeing us, Mark.
It's all right, no worries at all. Thanks
But,
for having me.
No, it's been a mental day in this missile. Tell you what, it's a real credit to you
Thanks very much.
for having the skills to build
Yeah.
build this, mate, because it is an absolute rocket. Guys, I can't tell you how. This is the fastest vehicle, especially being a van, that I've ever been in and ever driven. It's a phenomenal piece of engineering, honestly, mate. So thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Guys, don't forget to give us a share, a like and a subscribe. Check out us old videos that we've done, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.